Sure. The biggest challenge we face, I think, sometimes at FIFA Films is just the sheer volume of footage that we have from the rushes with all the films. There's just so much of it, and it's so good, especially around 1970s. Kind of selecting the best bits to get it into a usable length for a film. Really, that was probably one of the biggest challenges. I think. Certainly in terms of some of the other third-party archives, some of the news archive that we were able to get in, our colleagues and friends at NOAA were able to get in to help support some of those stories that came up from our own archive was challenging but extremely rewarding, I would say.
Just that it's a huge topic, and it was a huge anniversary, of course, 50 years of this legendary 1970 Brazilian team. Almost mythical in their status, and it's a story that you want to do justice. And I think even maybe there's more pressure after 50 years to really tell that story in a way that captures the essence of the time, but also introduces it to a new audience that perhaps doesn't even know about this team. So that was a challenge as well, but we're very pleased with the outcome.
I think what I've really learned is personally to trust our instincts. We knew there was a great story in there, but more importantly, I think we knew there were great stories that hadn't been told. That I think was the most rewarding thing to have come out of it personally for me.
Yes, I would agree with that. There are stories that we ourselves wanted to tell, but we also wanted to listen, because there are many key players, protagonists in this whole story who have their own story to tell. So we needed to listen, and we needed to give them space to be able to tell those great stories themselves.